Hey Libra, how are you? Let's do your reading. So, of course, this is a general reading, cannot resonate for everyone or in every way. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. Just showing you pre-shuffle. This came out more than once. Okay, so this looks like a return. We've got a new cup of love, a tower. I didn't even keep going. Oh, wow, look at this. The bottom of the deck. A return or Six of Cups, fond memories. A new love. There's a tower, Two of Cups. Looks like we're going to have a crazy good reading or a powerful reading. Also the Emperor, and I pulled this, or I had this on the table because I kept feeling like money. Let me just tell you what I've picked up on so far, and then we're going to lay out a spread. But I feel like money is, there's some emphasis on money. You may have been spending a lot lately, but there is a flow of money, okay? So if you have been spending a lot, I know we have to be somewhat careful with our spending. We have to always have, some we have to be, smart about it, right? But you don't want to hang on to your money too tight and never spend, because it's a vibe of lack, okay? But there is a flow of money. I believe there is a flow of money. Something, successful. We also have the Emperor. And this is someone strong and stable and respected. Something is very powerful going on, not without hesitation, okay? And then at the bottom of the deck, we had that Six of Cups. What else was I feeling? Communication, something about being a miscommunication. You may want to, be careful to clear things up or be a little bit more specific in your communication lately or upcoming, because there could be a miscommunication or a lack of understanding, something that's said but not said very clearly. Somebody may not be expressing detail, and it's leaving somebody else a bit confused. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to look at you and the person on your mind, what they're thinking. Okay, so you've got the Star card. Love it. Aquarius energy. So overall energy, the Star card, Ace of Swords, truth, clarity. So again, this is pretty much what I was saying. There's a need to be very crystal clear. You may think somebody knows what you're saying, or you may be giving shorter in complete comments or incomplete. I think the whole talking on the phone is so underrated. I think that tone inflection is so important. It sets the mood. It's so if ever there's some miscommunication, here's what I'm getting. If ever there's some miscommunication on text and you feel like it's kind of like, well, wait, what do they mean? Or no, I didn't mean it like that. Pick up the phone. I think there's something coming out about it. I think there's a need to pick up the phone and say, hey, I know we're texting, but I just wanted to clarify, because I wasn't sure if this was getting misconstrued on text. So, like, I did this once when I canceled on someone. Here's just a crazy example. Doesn't have to do with you probably, but I canceled on someone, and I knew I could just feel that vibe of they don't realize that they probably think I'm canceling because I'm blowing them off. So I could just tell the text was a little awkward, so I picked up the phone and I said, hey, I just want you to know that I'm really disappointed, and I'm not, I just really want you to know I do want to get together. This is something that, I just explained it more. And no, you don't have to explain yourself, but just for me to say, I just want you to know that I really do want to see you, and that has nothing to do with why I'm canceling. And they were just like, oh my gosh. Well, they're like, you read my mind. I'm like, well, yeah, I kind of do that, but I didn't say that, but they were so appreciative, because they're like, yeah, I was taking that the wrong way. Anyway, so talk on the phone if that's needed, okay? Queen of Pentacles, be clear about stability. Six of Wands and the Chariot. So I'm just showing you where I split the deck with my finger, and I'm not sure why I'm shuffling again, but I usually just let the cards take over. So far, overall, we have the Star. Hope, healing, dreaming, things being good, flow, positive energy. That's, some people say, the best card in the whole deck. Ace of Swords, truth, clarity, victory after a battle. You've got something stable coming. something beautiful. I feel beauty also. And there's that card again that keeps coming out. So it looks like there is thinking about the past. Could be a return. Maybe it's a return to being innocent and stable. Maybe you're getting out of something that's been difficult. So your energy, unless the rules are reversed, I'm going to put you up here, them down here. But, you know, flip it if you need to. Temperance, patience, balance around conflict. Is this focused? I hope. Let me see if I can raise this light just a little. Hopefully that helps a little bit. All right. Patience, balance. This also could be holding back when it comes to bickering, like not being a part of it, not joining in. This also could be, the Five of Cups could be competition, but it could be gossip, petty bickering. The Temperance card is biting your tongue if you know, it's not sinking to that level, something like that. Knight of Wands. I feel like you're not engaging if there is petty bickering or gossip. I'm not sure about that Knight of Wands. We'll have to come back. Your person, the person on your mind. Four of Cups. Daydreaming. Oh, look at that. All my cards, just want you guys to see this. My cards are all in the upright. Okay, so when a card comes in upside down, it's usually a pretty strong reason. But in your person's energy, we have the Four of Cups. That's a missed opportunity, right? Or discontentment. And then we have the Seven of Swords, which is our what is this? It's why am I drawing a blank? It's dishonesty. It's avoidance. Somebody's been see, I think this card is drawing my attention because it's more than just what it typically is. It's typically something toxic or, you know, bad behavior, deception, but it's upside down, and I got tongue-tied on it. So it comes with this. Okay, so let me see real quick. This is looks like somebody's been, and you may be dealing with somebody that's Libra. You might be yourself, or you may be dealing with somebody that is like a dismissive, avoidant, even when they do feel love. And this energy up here is, I think, probably you holding back your desire to give, or to do all the work when the other person is underworking or undergiving. This looks like you got somebody that's dismissive, that isn't, you know, really good at communicating their feelings. And you may have to step up for that a little bit. Here we have the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. That's perseverance. It's fortune. It's destiny, forward motion, Wheel of Fortune, timing. Okay, let's see. What's going on in the recent past? Tell us more. So, okay, this is a good sign, though. Twice. We do have some, I did feel the energy of money in the very beginning, remember? Let's shake up the gold ball. Let's see if we can get some money. More on money. Okay, so recent past, somebody felt left out. There's the Emperor. What else in the recent past? Oh, I don't even know which card that was. Nine of Swords. This is, you know, lost in thought, thinking negative thoughts, overthinking, sadness, can't move on, can't sleep, up at night over feeling left out. You know what, I think you or they, somebody has this dismissive, avoidant thing. It's like when you give too much and it's too easy, they're not as interested. But then when you pull back, then they're like, oh, then it's a very dysregulated, if it's like, they're so much more interested when they don't feel like they have it too easy, something like that. Look how, I just want to point this out. Look how beautiful those look. They're not moving. They look like they're frozen. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen it that still. It's not still now. But it just didn't look real there for a minute. See, now they're moving. I don't think I've ever seen it that still like it was a second ago. That was crazy. Time stands still. Wow. I wonder if that means something. Okay, more on more on the recent past, please. Poor Libra. Libra, somebody is not satisfied. So you know, there can be a vibe of just give that, whenever that kind of thing happens, I think you just got to give it time. You don't give too much. Eventually that passes, I believe. That whole only wanting you when I don't have you type thing. I think that's, you know, you got to not overgive until that kind of anxiety or anxious attachment style kind of gets let go of, or you get past it because you've been seeing each other for a while, but you don't overgive to somebody that is pulling away. It's pretty simple. You don't overgive to somebody that's pulling away. Okay, you pull back. You find other things to do. Be busy and happy without them. So 8 of Pentacles. So, but see, here's what's coming. Somebody is going to put a lot of work in. Wow, 7 and 8 of Pentacles. The 8 of Pentacles is focused attention. And the 7 of Pentacles is waiting for things to pay off. You guys, it looks like another possible, could be like it definitely looks like a soul connection. Could be a twin flame. Because we have Emperor and Empress now. So I think what this is saying, Libra, is not to overgive or over-expect from someone. That don't overgive, don't give too much, don't put all your, you know, focus on someone who's not showing up for you as their king. Just wait until they see your value, see you as an empress, and treat you accordingly. Look at this. Because it does look like it's going there. You've got progress. The Lovers card. Let's see. Why do we have the three of whoa, okay. Yeah, it's just going to take time. Don't rush it. Don't rush it. You don't want to push past the fun part anyway. This is someone new, I think. Or somebody that you're dating already. Page of Pentacles. Make sure the text and the communication is balanced. Don't over text. Don't double text. Let this person have to work for your attention too, right? It's another 2. 2, 2, 2. You guys watch for 2, 2, 2s. 1, 2, 2, and 3. There is progress. Don't force it. Don't push it. Don't rush it. Yeah, patience. This is taking a break. Definitely taking a break. The Hermit, to see things differently. And the Devil, Capricorn energy. For some of you, this absolutely looks like somebody realized that their avoidance they might miss out on someone or something because they avoided or they didn't embrace something, right? So that therefore they might miss out on, let's see, what's the Capricorn? I mean, what's the Devil card? Something here, it looks like it's destined, but just can't be rushed because somebody has cold feet or is indecisive. This is interesting because this came out a minute ago, or it almost did. 6 of Swords, leaving a Capricorn or a toxic connection, manifesting. What are we leaving? What's the deal with the 6 of Swords and the Devil card? Nine of Cups, celebration, union, victory. Look at that. Somebody's going to be definitely recognized. 2 cards of that. It's being toasted. Cheers, right? And it's unknown at this time. So whatever you're feeling neglected in, whatever that area is, you're not. It's just you just don't overreact. This is kind of strange because this isn't typical Libra. Give it time, because there is going to be passion here. Another one. Yeah, I think you got a twin flame union. You guys check out my maybe I should do it extended for this. I know I need to start. My videos aren't getting enough traction, enough views to even. I mean, if a video it pulls at me to do a twin flame extended, I will. But I haven't had that lately, and my videos have not been. I need to get the channel back up and running. But there is progress towards a twin flame. Looks like a twin flame union, But please don't ever use twin flame as a reason to be stuck or wait. This is progress, making peace with the present and making peace with the past, accepting where we are currently and just moving towards the future. We've got a very, very strong soul connection here. And it looks destined. Looks like possibly a twin flame union. The twin flame union window, I think, goes through March 2023. And then there's always shadow period. But like now is an open window time. Definitely forward motion. And it's been hard. Somebody has walked away, but not let go, off and on, reconciliation. Let's get an oracle. So this might be like, focus on your money, focus on, okay, look at that. Here and now, your true love is already part of your life. But I would say focus on your money. Make sure you're feeding your other areas of your life. Don't rush this, because it is going to come in. You've got focused attention coming, but you also have some sort of avoidant energy. So I think, let that person come to you and just be honest. Be honest and clear. Okay, so there is some sort of rejection. Okay, so there is interesting. So this rejection is actually divine protection. What does that tell us? We got the Wheel of Fortune as the, at the bottom of the deck. That's divine timing. So this is about timing too. So this not working out has been for the best, and it's all going to be about timing. But look at this. We got a lot of wounded energy here. And we had something about wounded energy somewhere else here, right here, healing. So unhealed wounds are blocking forward motion. We talked about that. You can be vulnerable. This is about somebody has a difficulty moving forward with something new or trusting it because they have old wounds that aren't fully healed. This not working out in the past has been a blessing, because there is growth that was needed and still needed. So when this does come around, it is actually okay, you need to stop worrying, because there is progress being made towards this union. But you got to also not focus on only this. You have to have your mind and your thoughts and energy feeding other areas, not just this. Okay, old wounds and childhood issues need revisiting. You can be completely honest with this person. That's what I felt all along. You feel this needs to have an honest energy. It also says it's moving towards, I mean, this is insane. Look at this. How about we can get that clearer till we can see it, please? Thank you. This relationship is moving towards a sacred union. You got a union coming up. And here we go. Look. Oh my gosh. Okay, put the computer away. So if you're stalking, here's another thing I think might be happening. You may be checking them out online and getting mad or upset because it's not what you want to see. You're getting the wrong idea, so don't do that. Here's patience. Everything will unfold in divine timing. All of this is saying the same thing that we got in the reading. Divine timing. This love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. The distance will bring clarity. That's where what's going on right now. Self-care. This is what you need to be doing. You already know the answer. It's fated. Geez, this is a destined partnership. You already know the answer. Clear your energy field and focus on yourself. I mean, crazy, right? Beautiful reading. Crazy, beautiful reading. You got union coming, but don't mess it up or don't, drive yourself nuts until it comes. I mean, wow. Let's talk in the comments. I love you guys. Let me know what your story is and how this applied. And please hit like. Helps the channel. It's a positive energy exchange between me and you. Okay? Strengthens our connection. Subscribe if you haven't. I love you so much. I will see you soon. Bye, Libra.